This morning, a 72-year-old woman unexpectedly passed away due to an unforeseen mistake. This mistake, though seemingly harmless, is a common occurrence among individuals over 70. As we age, our bodies become more sensitive to seemingly insignificant habits that may have appeared harmless in our younger years. Unfortunately, these seemingly minor choices can accumulate and pose significant risks to our health. In this video, we'll explore 4 common morning mistakes that could be putting your health at risk without your awareness. These mistakes can impact your heart, circulation, balance, and even brain function. The alarming fact is that most people over 70 make at least one of these mistakes every morning. However, the good news is that once you become aware of them, they're easy to rectify and avoid. By making these changes, you could potentially prevent a healthy and active lifestyle from becoming a serious medical emergency. Stay tuned until the end, as the final mistake we'll discuss is one that's often overlooked but poses a significant danger. Many seniors are unaware of their involvement in this risk factor, which can significantly increase the likelihood of falls, dizziness, and even heart problems. Don't miss out on this crucial information. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I highly recommend subscribing and turning on the bell notification to ensure you don't miss any future videos. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with a 1. If you didn't like it, kindly type 0 in the comments to let me know so I can improve my content for you. Now, let's delve into the first mistake: getting out of bed too quickly. This seemingly harmless habit can have severe consequences for older adults. As we age, our circulatory system doesn't adapt as swiftly as it used to, making it a potentially dangerous activity. When you've been lying down for several hours, blood pools in the lower part of your body. If you suddenly sit up or stand too fast, your blood pressure can drop sharply, a condition known as orthostatic hypotension. This is the reason many people over 70 experience morning dizziness or lightheadedness. Think about the last time you got out of bed. Did you feel a bit off balance for a few seconds? Maybe your vision blurred slightly, or you had to steady yourself before taking your first step. That's a sign that your body wasn't prepared for the sudden movement. If you're not careful, that moment of instability could lead to a dangerous fall. Consider a man named Edward, who was 74 years old. Every morning, he would wake up, swing his legs over the side of the bed, and stand up immediately. He never gave it much thought until one morning when he blacked out for a split second and lost his footing. Fortunately, he landed on his bed, but it could have been much worse. That's when he realized he needed to change his morning routine. The solution is simple yet effective. Instead of jumping out of bed, follow a 3-step process. First, when you wake up, take a few deep breaths and wiggle your fingers and toes. This helps stimulate circulation. Second, slowly roll onto your side and sit up, gradually keeping your feet on the floor. Third, before standing, take a moment to steady yourself. Move your ankles, stretch your arms, and give your body a few seconds to adjust. It might seem like a small change, but this simple habit can significantly reduce your risk of dizziness, imbalance, and falls. As you likely know, falls are one of the biggest dangers for older adults, leading to broken bones, hospitalizations, and even long-term mobility issues. So, if you've been in the habit of getting out of bed too quickly, take a moment to reconsider your morning routine. Those extra few seconds in bed might just save your life. Mistake 2: skipping water in the morning. One of the most overlooked yet dangerous mistakes people make in the morning, especially after 70, is not drinking water immediately after waking up. You might not consider hydration an urgent matter first thing in the morning, but after hours of sleep, your body is in a mild state of dehydration. And for older adults, this can have serious consequences. As you sleep, your body continues to function, your organs work, your lungs breathe, and your body loses fluids through respiration and sweat. By the time you wake up, your blood becomes slightly thicker, your circulation slows, and your body operates at a slight deficit. If you don't replenish those fluids promptly, it can contribute to issues like high blood pressure, poor circulation, and even an increased risk of stroke or heart attack. Consider how you feel in the morning. Do you ever wake up with a dry mouth? Do your joints feel a bit stiff? Perhaps your energy levels seem lower than usual, or you notice it takes a while to feel fully awake. These can all be signs of dehydration. And if your first drink of the day is coffee instead of water, you could exacerbate the problem. Take someone like James, who was 76 years old. He had a habit of waking up and immediately going for his morning coffee. It was a routine he had followed for decades without a second thought. However, as he grew older, he began experiencing occasional dizziness and brain fog in the mornings. His doctor advised him to start drinking water first thing when he woke up. Within a few weeks, he noticed a significant improvement. He felt more alert, his headaches became less frequent, and his energy levels improved. Water is crucial for maintaining proper blood flow, assisting your kidneys in functioning efficiently, and reducing strain on your heart. Drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning helps kickstart your metabolism, rehydrate your organs, and get your circulation functioning optimally. For those struggling with digestion, morning hydration is crucial for smooth functioning. If you're not a morning water drinker, start with a small glass right after waking up. Keep it by your bedside for convenience. Warm water with a squeeze of lemon is a great alternative for those who prefer warm beverages. Your body deserves proper hydration after a night's rest. Don't wait until thirsty. By then, you're already dehydrated. Make it a habit to start your day with water. Your body will thank you. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment on the second video below to let me know you're here. Now, let's move on to mistake number 3, drinking coffee before eating anything. Many people consider their morning routine complete after their first cup of coffee. This tradition has been around for decades, but it can be detrimental to your health, especially after 70. When you wake up, your stomach is empty and your body is in a delicate state. Your blood sugar levels are low, your digestive system is just starting to function, and your cortisol levels, your body's natural stress hormone, are at their peak. Drinking coffee on an empty stomach can further spike cortisol, leading to increased stress, digestive discomfort, and even long-term issues like acid reflux or stomach irritation. If you've ever experienced jitters, lightheadedness, or queasiness after drinking coffee in the morning, it's a sign that your body is reacting to the acidity in coffee. This acidity can irritate the lining of your empty stomach, causing indigestion, acid reflux, or heartburn. For older adults with sensitive digestion, this irritation can become a daily issue without their awareness. Consider someone like Robert, a 75-year-old who started his mornings with a cup of black coffee followed by food. Initially, he didn't notice any issues, but as his acid reflux frequency increased, he realized that drinking coffee before eating was putting unnecessary stress on his digestive system. After consulting his doctor, he learned that consuming coffee before meals could lead to discomfort. To address this, Robert began having a small snack, such as a banana or a handful of nuts, before his coffee. Within weeks, the discomfort significantly improved. The key here isn't eliminating coffee, but rather adjusting the timing. Having a light snack before your first cup helps buffer the acidity, stabilizes blood sugar levels, and reduces the stress response in your body. If you're someone who immediately reaches for coffee upon waking, consider changing the order. Even a simple snack like a few crackers, a slice of toast, or a piece of fruit before your coffee can make a notable difference. Additionally, if you've noticed that coffee leaves you feeling anxious or more jittery than usual, eating beforehand can help balance that effect. Caffeine on an empty stomach is quickly absorbed, resulting in a rapid spike in energy followed by a crash. Eating first helps slow down absorption, providing a more consistent boost rather than a sudden jolt followed by an energy dip. So, before taking that first sip tomorrow morning, ask yourself, have I given my body something to work with? A small change in routine can significantly protect your stomach, balance your energy, and ensure you feel your best. Another common mistake is ignoring morning stiffness and moving too quickly. One of the most perilous errors you can make after the age of 70 is underestimating the impact of morning stiffness. Many individuals wake up feeling a slight tightness in their joints and assume it's a normal part of aging. They push through it, get moving swiftly, and don't give it much thought until a single misstep leads to pain, injury, or even a serious fall. As you sleep, your muscles and joints stiffen due to reduced movement and circulation. This is particularly common in older adults, as the body naturally produces less synovial fluid, a lubricant that keeps joints moving smoothly. Consequently, when you first wake up, your body isn't fully prepared for action. Standing up abruptly, twisting the wrong way, or taking an unsteady step can increase your risk of injury. Remember the familiar tightness in your back, knees, or shoulders you experienced when getting out of bed. Perhaps it went away after a few minutes, or you dismissed it as nothing serious. However, ignoring morning stiffness day after day can lead to more significant issues in the future. Limited mobility, chronic pain, or even a sudden injury that could have been avoided can result. Take Walter, for example. He considered himself quite active. So, when he woke up stiff, he would simply push through it. One morning, as he was heading to the bathroom, he took a step, lost his balance, and landed hard on his hip. That single incident triggered months of recovery because he hadn't taken a few extra minutes to warm up his body before moving. Fortunately, preventing this mistake is straightforward. Before even sitting up in bed, take a few moments to wake up your joints. Begin with gentle movements, such as wiggling your fingers and toes, rotating your ankles, and stretching your arms. While still lying down, do a few knee lifts or slow leg movements to loosen up your hips. Once you sit up, roll your shoulders, take deep breaths, and engage in light stretching before standing. This routine doesn't require much time, but makes a significant difference. A few extra minutes of gentle movement can prevent you from feeling sluggish and unsteady, allowing you to start your day with confidence. Additionally, it's crucial to be mindful of your first steps in the morning. If necessary, use a sturdy surface for support. Avoid rushing, especially if you're heading to the bathroom in dim lighting. Your body requires time to adjust, and taking things gradually can prevent unnecessary strain on your muscles and joints. Therefore, the next time you wake up feeling slightly stiff, don't disregard it. Give your body time to ease into movement, because staying active and independent starts with protecting your mobility. Begin this process the moment you get out of bed. If you're still watching this video and finding these lessons valuable, please comment on number 4 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's conclude. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on your own morning routine. Have you ever made one of these mistakes without realizing it? The truth is, the habits we build in the morning set the tone for the rest of the day. And after 70, these habits become even more crucial. A strong and healthy morning routine isn't about making drastic changes. It's about small adjustments that protect your body, sharpen your mind, and ensure you start the day feeling your best. Whether it's taking an extra moment before getting out of bed, prioritizing hydration, being mindful of your coffee consumption, or easing into movement before starting your day, these minor changes accumulate. Over time, they can make the difference between staying active and independent and facing unnecessary health risks. Many people believe that health problems in old age are inevitable, but that's not entirely true. The choices you make daily, especially in those initial moments of the morning, have a significant impact on your longevity, energy levels, and overall well-being. The key is awareness. Now that you're aware of these 4 common mistakes, you have the power to avoid them and take control of your mornings in a way that supports your health for years to come. What stood out to you the most? Which of these morning habits do you think you need to modify? Or which one do you feel you've been doing correctly? We'd love to hear from you, so leave a comment below sharing one thing you learned today and how you plan to incorporate it into your life. Your thoughts are valuable to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments provides us with great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating informative and inspiring content. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.